Welcome to Super Fights.
He's Ray and I'm Mason.
And today we're pinning the Golden Guardian against the Man of Steel.
I will be fighting as Superman.
And I'll be fighting as Sentry.
Boo.
Yay. Sentry, or Robert Reynolds, was a meth addict. He found himself looking for some more drugs in a laboratory, but he didn't find exactly what he was looking for. He ended up consuming the Super Soldier Serum. Kinda like Captain America, but this one gave him the power of 1,000,000 exploding suns.
Dash dash.
And, comma, 000, comma, 000.
Awesome. Superman. He was from Krypton, Earth, raised up, Metropolis, Daily Planet. Yeah.
I feel like everybody understood that.
Yeah, well, everyone knows his origin story. So.
Alright, what about his powers?
His powers: super strength, super speed, flight, laser eyes, invulnerability, durability, super breath, freeze breath, solar flare, recently added, pretty lit.
Not recently.
Kind of recently, like a year or two ago.
2012.
2013, 14.
Oh, I'm sorry. 2013 is so far off from 2012. Anyway, Sentry has super strength, super speed, super senses, invulnerability, intangibility, invisibility, telepathy. He can bring the dead back to life. He can fly, matter manipulation, immortality, telekinesis, and he can control radiation.
I too have super senses. I just like
you can't just throw powers in there, Mason.
Yeah, because he has them. So.
Okay, so why does Superman win this fight?
Why does Superman win this fight, Ray?
Yeah.
Let me tell you why.
Okay.
Superman wins this fight, Ray. Because Superman. What's the words I'm looking for? Superman's a winner. You know.
I'm a winner.
He's been fighting villains and even heroes at points for almost 100 years of comics. You know. He's seen everything. He's done practically everything. He's got you, Ray. He's got you.
He's got me because he's been doing things
He's
for
been
a long
doing
time.
the impossible. Well, it's comics, but like years, Ray. You've been like, what up, Sentry? The what?
Yeah. Not many people know Sentry, but I gotta be honest.
Macarai.
Yeah, nobody knew who Macarai was either, and I'm pretty sure I won that fight too, though. So.
What do you mean, who?
Cause I'm about to win this one.
Yes.
That's a W. So Sentry was.
Bro, that's an upside down M.
So Sentry was Marvel's response to Superman.
Their version of Superman, yes.
Sentry was made to be better than Superman.
He was meant to be their version of Superman, yes.
But better.
Right.
So he's better.
Okay, so because your opinion is he's better, why?
What do you mean, why?
Just tell me something why.
His powers are insane. He's got, again, matter manipulation. And not just any matter manipulation, to the point where he's taken out Molecule Man, the man who is said to be able to create galaxies. And he straight up outdid him in his own class. So not only does he have this power, he's mastered it completely.
Right.
Not only that, he can control radiation, which is Superman's whole power base. Everything that gets to Superman is from solar radiation.
Liddy. Okay, so two things, because you mentioned 2 points, not just one, you jerk. Anyways, so we all know who Mr. Minx is.
Yeah.
You guys, Minx? Let's just go with Minx. He's like, Superman's kind of, he's a villain, but he kind of just like toys with them. Yeah. And Mr. Minx is actually, we all know he's crazy powerful, even though he's not really that big. But he is one of the most powerful forms of matter manipulation, and it doesn't work on Superman. So, if his doesn't work, I'm not sure Sentry's can.
How does it not work? The only way
it just doesn't affect Superman.
How does it not affect him?
I don't know.
What do you mean it doesn't affect him?
Like, he tried to turn him to a pile of salt, and he couldn't do it.
I don't know.
Just an example. Just
I
saying.
don't know if I believe that at all.
Alright, we'll look it up after this video. Anyways,
That's
radiation, what are you gonna do with that? You're gonna...
I can take your power away.
Uh-huh. And we all know where I get my power from.
The sun.
Sun, dang. Oh, if only you didn't take that super serum that gave you the energy of 1,000,000 suns. That I can just...
Absorb. Yeah, that's a good point. But there's something about me.
And I'm literally powerful enough to sneeze and destroy an entire galaxy.
Okay, but that was like way before.
With 1,000,000 suns worth in me. Do you know how powerful all
that was
all
before
of me would
like
be?
Superman though. That was when Superman could literally do anything.
Okay. Why do I have to use the most recent Superman? I mean, most recent
Because that
most
Superman
recent-
could shapeshift. You didn't mention that in the little power list, did you?
Because I
No.
But that doesn't do much. Shapeshifting? I've shapeshifted into a couch. Can't see this.
So you do know how useful it is.
Superman, most recently, I mean, it's not sneezing the galaxy, but he pushed it. He pushed a galaxy.
Pulled it, but anyways.
Pulled. Is pulling harder than pushing, do you think?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's already even. So just times that, times basically 1,000,000.
Okay. So, yeah, Superman would definitely derive off of my power. But there's a dark side to Sentry, or also known as the Void, where he's not really running off of that power anymore. He's just evil to be...
What are you running off of?
Evil. Evil to be evil. He's basically running off of negative energy. So, this Void has the power of...
You should look it up. He's really
shape-shifting,
Can't see this.
controlling weather. His arms or tentacles can make you see dramatic events from your past. He can see the past, present, and future. He's telepathic, can control darkness and light, and all powers are increased in the negative zone, which won't really
We're not gonna
help us. But yeah, so if Sentry couldn't beat him, the Void...
So you're saying Sentry can't lead him?
Yeah, but the Void is Sentry.
Just saying. I just wondering.
Oh, okay. No, Sentry could not beat Superman,
Lit.
but the Void could.
So you literally just said Superman, Sentry and Void are the same.
Mason, it's a debate. I'm not going to tell you Superman could win right at the beginning of the video.
Anyways.
Okay, so the Void
So
has...
you're saying...
Okay, the Void has all the powers of Sentry just amped up quite a bit. And now not only can he take away his radiation, he's not giving off that radiation anymore.
And where have you learned that from?
What
interesting
Where have you
fact?
learned that Mr. Mystificate can't affect Superman?
The internet, right?
The internet then, Mason!
No, what do you mean then? Have you actually
What do you
looked
mean
into it?
then? Yes, I've actually looked into it.
No, you haven't.
Yes,
you
I
literally just
have.
made that fun spot. Any other video, it's never been.
What do you
Just
mean
get
any
off.
other video?
We filmed this like 300 times.
2 days ago! Oh, wow.
What do you mean? We
So you're
filmed
telling me
it
I
300
did
times?
no research in the past 2 days?
That doesn't say that.
That you're
You didn't
basically
say it
saying
the
I just did my
20
research.
videos. I was with you.
Okay,
Okay, so should we just let him decide, right?
fine. You guys can decide.
You guys can decide.
Sentry and the Void versus Superman.
Quick shout out to our fans water sponsor.
We interrupt this video to talk about our new sponsor, water. It's crystal clear, it's got a good taste, and it's good for you. Go buy water now. Use code SUPERFIGHTS for 10% off.
We're not sponsored by water. We are, on the other hand, though, sponsored by cookies.
We interrupt.
Right? We're not sponsored by cookies.
These are homemade. Thanks, guys. See you next week.
Bye. Hello guys, thanks for watching the video. If you want to see our last video, click there.
Okay, but if you want to see any of our social media and find out who's fighting next, click there. See you guys!